Hi guys, so if you're like me, you don't pay a TV license, you can expect to get numerous letters like this in the post. Every other letter I've had from the TV licensing people I've just thrown straight in the waste paper bin. But let's actually have a closer look at this letter. So this is addressed to the legal occupier, then it's got my address, and then it also states local investigation active in, then it's got my postcode again. That's just to kind of scare you that they know your postcode and they're doing that investigation in that area. I mean, to be fair, look, they don't even know my name. They've just put the legal occupier. And they just know the address because it's previously had TV license in there. But they just put the address there just as a kind of like scare tactic. That's all this letter is. It's just one big scare tactic. As there is no record of TV licenses at your address, we've authorised an enforcement visit. And it's a criminal offence to watch, record live TV, blah, blah, blah. I don't watch or record any live TV, so no interest to me. I also don't consume any BBC products through iPlayer because I believe that BBC is just a corrupt organisation, left-wing biased agenda, so not really interested in any of their products. Then it scares you a bit more. Prosecution of fine up to £1,000. Last year we visited the address every 5 seconds. Then they put my postcode again because they know my postcode is trying to scare you, including every day we knocked on 10,000 doors. How to stop a visit, again at my post. The postcode thing is just really a scare tactic that to try and basically just a sales letter. They want you to buy a TV license and I don't want to buy one. You can go on the back and tell them you don't want it, but to be fair, why would it's a free country. I've no interest in communicating with the TV licensing people. Again, this is, look at the websites, tvlicensing.co.uk. So this is a private company. It hasn't got a gov.uk address. So you're just basically dealing with a private company. You have no obligation to tell them anything to do with your property, what you do and don't do inside, whether you watch live TV or not. You have no legal obligation to inform them of anything to do with that. And basically, no one comes in my house without a warrant. The only time anybody could force their way into my house legally would be the police, and that would only be if they had a warrant. So if the TV licensing people ever did knock on the door, they would have to have a warrant with them. And that would be the only time they could enter, and they could get in and they can find that I don't actually consume live TV, so it'd be a big waste of their time. But that's I'm sure they're not doing too strapped for cash, being a private company that's basically enforcing the arm of the BBC. So that's the sort of letters you can expect. Interesting enough, the majority of people caught watching live TV or just admit to not having a TV license and get bamboozled and end up with fines, majority of them, from my knowledge of doing research, are women, because women, I think at the door, are a lot more intimidated. Not all women, I'm not going to be sexist, but there's a lot of women that are intimidated at the door by some sort of goon turning up, demanding he comes in your house without a warrant, and they kind of admit guilt at the door. But I think a lot more men would just politely tell them to go away, come back with a warrant, etc. So that's it. It's all just a big scare tactic. I advise no one pay a TV license as long as don't break the law. But if you're not consuming live TV or iPlayer product, don't pay a TV license. But that's sort of letters you can expect. All fairly empty threats. Don't let them in your house unless they have a warrant, because it's a free country. You've got no obligation to do that. Also, just a quick one, this is my start of a new YouTube channel. I have 2 other YouTube channels, but I want to concentrate one more solely towards this kind of stuff. So if you like what you see, like, comment, share, subscribe. Let me know in the comments what sort of videos you want to see in the future, and I'll see you in the next video.